The phone call between Putin and Netanyahu yesterday was kind of unfriendly. That I'm still worried about what the relationship is going to be like between, Russia and Israel going forward. That phone call was initiated by Putin. And by the time the call connected, you would think that because it was Putin that made the call, Netanyahu was going to pick up the call and then initiate the conversation. But then there was this silence. When he picked the call, he said nothing. Both of them stayed quiet with this kind of silence that tells you that both had something very heavy to discuss. So Putin had to start the conversation. Please like my video, comment on it, share it. You can follow me, you'll love it. So he started with his voice very calm but heavy. Bibi, Gaza is burning again. Your people are pushing very hard. And the region is shaking. We need to talk about this. Now, he didn't shout, he didn't threaten. But the message was clear that Russia wants to understand where Israel is going. Now, I want to ask, why is Putin so concerned about Syria, about Gaza, about Yemen, about Iran, but cares less about Ukraine, his own brothers? Now, I am just a content creator. Please be mature about this. Why? All right. So, no small talk. That was what the approach of Netanyahu. He replied immediately. He said, Putin, Hamas still has our people. They still have hostages. And we're not slowing down. But we need space to finish this. To me, it was as if this your call is not so necessary. We need space. Although that's just me thinking. Iran is moving. And you know what that means. So he sounded so tired but sharp, like a man juggling too many fires at once. So Putin leaned back. You could feel it in the tone of his voice. So Putin said, Gaza is spilling into everything. Syria is unstable. Iran is charging toward the nuclear line. If something explodes, it won't stop at your borders. That was what Putin said. That's the Russian leader was warning him. This war can swallow the whole region. So Netanyahu pushed back gently but firmly. He said, Iran is the real problem here. Their nuclear project cannot continue. I know you have influence. Use it. Now, he was trying to pull Russia into the Iran issue without making it a fight. And that was a very smart one. So Putin actually did not refuse, but then he didn't make any promise. He said, I will speak to Tehran. I want no nuclear crisis, but Israel must also stop actions in Syria that could start a new front. He meant Israeli airstrikes on Iranian target in Syria must actually stop. So Netanyahu paused this time around a long pause. Then he said, I understand what you're saying, but Iran's presence in Syria is already a front. So the room went quiet again. You could feel two men who didn't actually trust themselves trying to manage a situation neither could control. So Putin ended the call with a blunt reminder. This region needs calm. Tell your generals, tell them to think carefully. Nathan also closed with an equally blunt reality. Calm will come when Hamas is broken and Iran stops. That was Netanyahu. And that was it. No warmth, no friendship, just two powerful men comparing fires and deciding which ones they can afford to let burn. That was a phone call between Putin and Netanyahu. It took place yesterday, 15 November 2025. Now, I asked a question before. Why is Putin so concerned about Syria, about Yemen, about Iran, about Gaza, but then he does not care about his own people? I don't know what the right word is, care or not, but then I'm just a content creator. I stand to be corrected. Let's talk about this maturely. This is what Bivan knows for now. What do you know?